Hello there everyone, Xantarker with Slick Streaming, and we've got a murder to solve here in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. The music is angry, things are intense. Curb, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling just about as intense as this music, holy crap.
Well, let's see if we can get the intense music to go away by advancing the scenes just a little bit here.
Yes, please.
So, we left off with a horrible sight. Chihiro's dead. So, let's see what our dumbass protagonist's immediate thoughts were after that. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring, gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think?
He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall, in blood.
Perfectly straight letters too, which is extremely weird.
Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal.
Really? It doesn't look that brutal to me. I mean, it's murder, yeah, but it's not, I wouldn't describe this beyond brutal. If their head was beaten into a pulp that goes a goddamn pinata, yeah, that'd be fucking brutal, but...
Wouldn't you agree?
I literally just... Okay. They killed her. How could it not be brutal?
No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Damn it, Byakuya, you stole what one of my points was gonna be when I got to my suspicions. Fucking prick.
Uh-oh.
He's spoiling
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, that's not quite the angle it's gonna go down, but it's... Alright. What? The head was swimming. It was really, too. Confused to understand what he was even trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey! I heard screaming! Did something... Chihiro?! Oh man, I wonder how screwed up we can make the shadows once we're able to rotate the room.
Xantok?
What? I never claimed to be right in the head.
Been discovered.
No shit.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So do you think this is a self-report or...
Oh my god.
What? A body has been
Maybe.
discovered! I had to go with the Among Us joke.
Watch it like completely fall out of fashion later.
Yeah, probably. What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, the announcement plays to let everyone know.
Who's the third person?
I imagine it's so that the
duh.
search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone included.
I
I'll
forgot
wait
Taka
for you.
was here.
I'll wait for you to be able to count, Makoto. God. You didn't commit the murder because you're clearly an amateur.
I mean...
Who did you forget?
Taka?
Because he did just come in. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? The Chihiro really is... Well, she's not a puppet. I mean, she might be one now. Ooh.
Oh!
Too much.
Ooh. Dead. Yes.
You know, it really says something about my mental state when I'm laughing at all of this.
Laughing about puppets.
And dead people. Strung up like puppets.
Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another killing game has begun. Wait, I added a word.
I mean, that's.
I was right anyway. Don't
you
question
were.
me.
I'm not. Jesus Christ. But to fucking agree with you and saying, yeah, that's what Taka's best at. Gathering people and making them go to one room. Even if they don't want to.
Another life or death game to uncover a killer.
Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn. I couldn't keep her safe.
Alright, my Akuma comparisons to Street Fighter have just become even more similar.
Oh yeah, that's your first time seeing this sprite of hers.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
It's, She-anger. She-anger. So there's another victim?
Which means we are now in the same position once again.
Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. Please. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. What the fuck?
Shut up.
Alright, you're back at the top of my favorites list. Good job. Doesn't take much. Alright, now that we finally have a moment to ourselves here, and we can do... Oh, that's unfortunate. And we can do what we want. Let's go ahead and... it amuses me every time. Let's go ahead and think about the situation we have here before we get to the actual investigation and go over who I think could have done it ahead of time. This time around, I'm going to bring up the report cards to everybody as I kind of go through the whole cast here. I have two thoughts that are going to be contributing to who I suspect is the killer in this, we'll call it round, or chapter, I guess is what it technically should be called. The secrets, the embarrassing memories, all that fun stuff. We kept on saying that, oh, nobody would kill about this, but I was just about wetting the bed until we were in 5th grade. And we don't really have, we're a normal person, we're just a guy. That secret you're getting out, it's not going to mean shit to us. But some of these people, they have bigger lives. They have reputations to uphold. They have secrets that could devastate them or their families and lead to ruining the lives of either or. Those people might kill to keep that a secret. We wouldn't give a shit. The other thing, Byakuya touched on this a little bit, and so did Monokuma at the last Monokuma Theater. Some murders are crimes of passion. They happen in the moment. You're not really planning to kill this person, but something happens, something pushes you over the edge, and then you kill them. While Leon could have not killed Sayaka, he could have just gone back to his room and just locked the door and chilled the fuck out. He was very much in the moment. He did not plan to kill her. Sayaka did plan to kill. So she wasn't really a crime of passion in that moment. Instead, she planned. She wanted to create premeditated murder. That's what we have here, I believe. Monokuma's little hints about reading between the lines, and he was talking about people who can actually plan out a murder ahead of time. And then Byakuya here even saying that it looks like somebody did it for fun. This was not something that just occurred. Somebody planned for this. Not everyone in this Cascares I think would be planning a murder, at least not at this stage in their current mental states. So let's go through the list here, shall we? Taka! Taka is our ultimate moral compass. That's really all we know about him. He's kind of loud. He's kind of... Oh, that wrong button. This button. He studies. That's all. I don't really know what, as an ultimate moral compass, you could really have as a reputation. He's just a teacher's pet, really, as far as I can tell. Unless his big secret is that he cheated on his tests, I really don't know why he would be so desperate to keep his secret, especially since he seemed so willing to share his earlier on. I did consider maybe briefly, was that a trick? Did he know people would object to sharing their secrets? And he was just trying to play his off like, oh, I don't care about revealing it, it's no big deal. At this moment, I don't really think that's going to be the case with him. As for whether or not he would be willing to do a premeditated murder, I'm going to go no for the moment. Later on, as things get crazier, maybe. But this guy is the ultimate moral compass for a reason. A moral compass isn't just going to plan a murder. That doesn't happen. Typically. Byakuya. Ultimate affluent progeny. His parents, you know, I'm assuming here, rich money, rich family, he's expected to inherit. Otherwise, why would he have that title? The wrong secret getting out would ruin him, potentially ruin his family, and get him disowned. Don't want that secret to get out. Could he plan a murder? Yeah. He's lost his goddamn mind recently. He is absorbed in this killing game. But I definitely think he has the potential in him. That said, I don't think it's him. I'm running him out right now. The way he's acting right now, I don't think there's any way it could be him. I feel like it's more of a red herring with the way he's been acting. And he's more absorbed in trying to solve it. He's being weird as fuck though. But he's not one of my top suspects. Mondo. What is Mondo? The ultimate biker gang leader. All the biker gangs in Japan answer to him? Yeah, that's reputation as fuck. You want to protect that shit. You don't want to also... You have some of the most power in the entire country. You don't want to lose that. Nobody ever wants to lose their power. Could he plan a murder? Again, he's the ultimate biker gang leader. Yeah, he can. Easy. I could very easily see it being him in this case. Leon is dead. Moving on. Hifumi! No. He's probably the lowest suspect on my list for this murder. There are some characters who I've kind of looked at as we've been going through the game of, this is a potential killer later in the game. And those some characters that I looked at, this is a potential victim for later in the game. Hifumi is a potential victim. I don't see Hifumi killing anybody in the entire game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Curb is trying to contain himself from laughing, and maybe some of the viewers are rolling their eyes thinking like, you're a fucking idiot. He's going to be the final killer. You don't know. I don't know. You're right. But as of right now,
I'm sorry, I was muted. What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But as of right now, I mean, his title is Ultimate Fanfic Creator. That's not a huge title, or that's not a huge like reputation he's going to be desperate to protect. And I just don't see him planning a murder. No, not at all. Then we have Hiro. Hiro is a doofus. Let's just be straight up here. Hiro is a doofus. I don't think he is going to be the type to plan out a murder. That said, as the ultimate clairvoyant, he has a reputation he might want to protect, especially if that secret is that he's a fraud. Ultimate clairvoyant their secret gets out that they're a fraud, that they can't see anything. Oh, that's going to fucking ruin your whole life. So from that angle, potentially, but I don't think he plans out anything like that. He's been way too surfer bro. Let's move on. Kyoko. I cannot judge Kyoko at all. I can't. Even the information we have about her is that she's more concerned with what she's already lost. She doesn't want to tell us what her ultimate title is. She doesn't want to reveal her secret, which, fair enough. I really don't know what to say about her. It's impossible to say that if she has a reputation that she would be desperate to protect, because we don't know anything about her. That said, the way she's dressed still makes me feel like has either connections to a detective or police or lawyers or something to that high level, so maybe? She's also incredibly smart, so I could see from that angle that she could plan out a murder, but I don't think it's Kyoko. I think she might be in it at least a couple more rounds, but I don't think it's her in this case. Owie. Ultimate Swimming Pro. Now, Curb, I don't remember if it's been said, but has it been said if she's an Olympian?
She hasn't competed in an Olympics yet. She's too young.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember if that had been said, if I was just forgetting it or not. If she wasn't
it was like being eyed for the trials. I believe that was in the intro when we were all in the first room.
Okay. So from that perspective, she's not an Olympian yet, but I could say, hey, she's on her way. Maybe she has some secret that, if it got revealed, would get her removed. We don't know what hers was. It's implied that it's something innocuous, but we don't know that. It could be she took steroids. Maybe she's the next Michael Phelps. I don't know. But if that's the case, she doesn't want that to get out there. That said, Aoi, I don't think would be a premeditated killer. I also don't think if she was to kill somebody, she would choose Chihiro. I might be just making this up in my mind, but I feel like her and Chihiro were probably very close friends. We haven't seen a lot of interaction with a lot of the other characters. That's just something I've had going on in my mind, of something I've been thinking with some of these characters. That the two of them probably were close, and I don't think she would have killed Chihiro. Toko. Where to begin with Toko?
Do you want to begin?
Oof. Alright, so first of all, Ultimate Writing Prodigy. She is an incredibly skilled writer. She's had several hits. That's huge, huge status. Not gonna want that reputation to just be trampled on with a horrible secret. Maybe she's a ghostwriter. Or she has a ghostwriter, I mean. Or she never wrote her stories. That would completely ruin her. Can't let that get out. Of course, a lot of this I'm assuming what the worst case of their secrets could be, and I'm probably way off the mark. But somebody had something bad enough. Would she plan a murder? Well, she's been really crazy lately. I don't know if she would necessarily plan one normally, but she has the capability to. She, as a writer, that's not necessarily maybe probably the case with all writers, but I feel like she would have at least the creativity to be able to plot something out and think about the different angles and how other people might react to things. I'm a little unsure about her. A little unsure. Sakura. Spoiler alert, Sakura was originally in my top 3 of suspects. But earlier today, I changed that. I removed her for somebody else. Because I was thinking about things in a different way. As for the Ultimate Martial Artist, though, depending on that, I could definitely see her having another reputation to protect. Similar to Aoi. Maybe there's a whole steroid secret going on there that, if it gets out, you know, suddenly you're not a real martial artist anymore, you cheated. Would she plan a murder? That's where I'm kind of iffy on her. I don't think she would have to just plow out a murder. That plus, I also feel like with Aoi and Chihiro, I kind of look at the three of them as a trio of friends. And especially how she reacted to Chihiro's death and that she couldn't protect her. I don't think it's Sakura. I think Sakura is good to go. Last one. Celeste. Similar to Kyoko, I really don't know how to react to Celeste a lot of the time. She's a fun character, and I really hope she doesn't get eliminated from the game early, because she's just fun. The way she reacts to people and tells them to shut the fuck up, if any. As the Ultimate Gambler, it's kind of... I'm not entirely sure that's a huge thing there that she needs to protect in terms of reputation. However, we know her name's not Celeste. We asked her real name, she's just like, the fuck you talking about? My name's Celeste, bitch. It's like, alright.
What are you talking about, swine?
Yeah. It's like, we know she's hiding something about who she is, her whole identity. That could be something she's trying to protect. Maybe that's her secret, who she really is. And she can't let that get out. Would she plan a murder? Honestly, I think she could. She's all about strategy and gambling and winning games. Luck is programmed into you from birth. She'll never lose. Well, what better way to test that you will never lose a game than to plot a murder, kill someone, and attempt to get away with it? Big suspicions there. Now, as for my top 3. My top 3 is Celeste, Toko, and Mondo. The three of them all have huge reputations that they might want to defend. Oh man, Mondo, you're shadow right now, dude. Jesus, let's...
Oh, that does not look good.
Let's just rearrange the room a little bit. There we go.
He has a shadow on the floor and behind him. What?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, look at that. You see it? Like, on the floor, and then you go there. Look at
The
that.
shadow's a separate image. Oh, game. Oh, devs. Oh, devs.
This game is 10 years old.
Oh, devs. Also, her shadows just stay in the same place. It's funny.
Now you're never gonna not see it. Oops.
I mean, I had seen them like this, and it just looked like they were, like, had a really thick outline to them, but I hadn't noticed that it was, like, a separate entity. Guys. Anyways, all three of them have huge reputations that they want to protect. All three of them I could see potentially planning a murder. If I'm ranking them, I'm putting Mondo, Celeste, Toko in that order of who I think is most suspicious. And you might be wondering, why is Mondo most suspicious? They died in the girls' locker room. You can't get in there unless you have a girl's little pad. True. But the rule that was put in there is only that you cannot give somebody else your tablet. There's no rule against stealing it. And while Monokuma said he would be watching the cameras and would shoot anybody getting up to indecent activities, there is no rule against letting somebody into the locker room that shouldn't be there. So you can't exclude any of the men. I feel like some characters are going to say, oh, well, it has to be a girl. Well, I don't agree with that logic. Herb,
Okay.
do you have any questions for me as I take a drink?
Yes I do. What should I have for dinner?
Biscuits and gravy.
Okay, I have no further questions. Okay, continue.
Let's get into the investigation, and we'll start with Chihiro. What do you have to say? Oh, right.
For now, pay attention to the wall.
Huh?
I said it once already. There's a word written on there.
On the wall? Oh, you mean this wall?
Hey. Wait. Look at the wall. Are these letters?
Do they spell
No,
Luna?
they're numbers.
Thank you.
11037.
On the wall? Alright, I had to know if anybody else is going to tell me, hey, look at the wall. Come on, Mondo. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dumbbell. I was hoping Mondo would yell at me.
Instead.
I'm disappointed. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message.
Gee, what gave you that clue? Was it the fact that her arms are tied up?
Oh, the killer's name must be Bloodlust. It's just too strange.
I mean, we did just go over how the fact we don't know what Celeste's real name is.
Because the last real name is Bloodlust. Oh,
I mean,
God.
I wouldn't want that to get out. If my name was Bloodlust, yeah, I'd give people a fake name too. I don't want that name getting out there, Jesus. But you know, the thing about writing Bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar?
A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood.
I honestly don't remember this conversation.
They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them.
Oh, it's that serial killer they were talking about that they thought the mastermind might be.
Right.
And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack? The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country? The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that?
Or, stay with me here, it's Genocide Jack himself.
I'm surprised you weren't laughing because you called the next line again.
I mean, at a certain point, it's just expected.
Yeah, it's like, I don't get credit for that one. That's not wet the bed levels of psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
Perhaps. Go ahead.
that one was just like an easy jump in logic of, alright, don't just think about potential of copycats, think of the potential of the real thing.
Right. Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write Bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well, I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer.
I can. A smart murderer. What is it now?
Toko!
Hino is pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room.
Huh?
Toku was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there.
No, why? 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 Why?
I can't do that as well as I wanted to.
I mean, screaming is difficult to do. Well, she did say that she faints at the sight of blood, so... She fainted! That did not sound good.
Toko!
Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. Oh.
So she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films. Then,
This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically, she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up.
As if she'd heard her. Toko suddenly shot awake, saw the blood again, and passed right back out. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did, doing a little twist. And got fucking weird again. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard.
What?
We are now the Exorcist.
Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Yup. Toko? Are you okay? Did we just awaken a split personality?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, we did.
Whoa! Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
I'm sorry, I'm just lost at the moment. I'm revising a lot of thoughts in my mind as this scene plays out. I'm really glad I already discussed my thoughts because so many of them just being questioned.
Already?
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Zantok, we actually haven't even gotten into the official investigation phase yet.
I know. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone, except when Zach messes up the line.
I was about to ask, like, is the stutter really gone? You sure?
Oops.
You sure? You sure?
We didn't hear that, Makoto. That's a good thing, right?
I would like the stutter to come back in place of this, please.
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant.
It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Taka, could you help me?
She totally ignored me. Oh man, it happened again.
Again. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again?
You know, I was wondering if they were to have them do that. And I don't think it's a good idea, because if they just have this thing, it's like, alright, it's always Sakura and Mondo on guard duty. We're good. It's just going to be the two of them. One of them could be the killer, and be like, alright, I'm good. I can do shit now, and I can try and fuck shit up, and they won't catch me because they trust me to guard the body. Fucking idiots. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation?
The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Ugh.
And yes,
Don't
I'm
make me
calling you
repeat myself.
Shirley.
What?
Nothing. Old airplane humor. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Among us!
I was about to do it.
Roll credits. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because
Yahoo!
that's how graduation works.
Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here. No, give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So, please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation?
I mean, technically speaking... Okay, I heard a weird sound. So, technically speaking, you don't have to do the investigation if you don't want to. You know, go to your room. Take a nap. Go check on Toko and trust that the rest of us will get us right if you don't feel like doing it yourself. Something looks wrong with her eyes in this picture. And I'm concerned about what that could mean.
It's a little weird. Yeah. It's just the... I'll let you know, it's just the angle, so you don't have to worry about it that much.
Okay, good.
It's not that bad, trust me.
Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too!
Help me!
I've had enough! I'm getting out of here!
Hey! Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object.
And that's why, Toko, he will never be interested in you.
Oh god.
You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die.
But that's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
I mean, someday, sure, but not today.
Such ignorance.
Fine. Then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Fuck you.
Damn
Fuck
you!
A dead body is an object?
I mean, in D&D rules, yeah, actually.
Oh my god.
No, seriously. I'm not even kidding.
Piece of
I
shit!
didn't... Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
You're right, she wasn't an object. Now she's dead, so she is.
Oh my god.
Grimmer, Mondo. Grimmer.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said.
Kyoko?
Because
If we don't solve this mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What? Forget more victims? If we mess this up, we're all dead meat!
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would all be over, right? Hey, new roll. What's up?
So then, in that case, why not limit it to one person?
Because that's not fun.
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't understand his thinking. I can't say I understand his thinking. But if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You just shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off!
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout de suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow after her into the afterlife.
That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else will have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Let the investigation begin. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Actually, that's not first of all. First of all, I want to see the wording on the new regulation. God, there's so many rules now. The guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people during any single killing game. Okay. So we're throwing in the possibility that whether it's this round or a future chapter, we're probably going to have 2 people dead in one round.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll happen in this one or not. It kind of makes sense since they're introducing the rule here, but it could just be a laying the groundwork type of deal. I'm also having to shoot Kyoko into the suspicions list because, hear me out here. We've got the name drop, I think the second time now, of like the ultimate murderer or whatever the exact title was. There's one person we don't know their title. I mean, it's got me a little concerned about her. I'm also a little bit concerned about Hiro. Clairvoyant would be able to see where people are. Figure out how to do it, and make sure that it's going to work out. Anyways, Monokuma Fowle. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. And that's all it says. Well, as long as there's any point in complaining about it, no matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright.
Hey, Makoto, do you have a second?
Hopefully more than just a second, but let's see what you have to say. Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know?
Yeah. So, what do you need?
I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
Thanks. Fucking dick.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
God, some of the dialogue in this game is just hilarious, even when it's not supposed to be. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you.
So you want me to be your Watson?
I
Alright.
choose you, Pikachu.
That's not my name.
You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, but it's not like I can really say
Let's
no.
go.
Now then, shall we get started?
Sure, boss.
We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around.
I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Cool. I mean, I guess last time if we were working with anybody with Kyoko, I'm glad that it's a different top helper than before. Okay, this is throwing me off. But God, the way the blood is in there with the little curse there, it's kind of doesn't look right. I don't like it. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. No shit. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And this is a blood stain. It's a blood stain on the dumbbell.
Gasp. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her.
Alright, Toko didn't do it. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else.
Locker room dumbbell. I really want it. I want something for the punching bag though. They won't give it to me. Okay. Is there anything? Can we click on? Alright, hold on. I missed something there. I want to do all the objects before I do the people.
Okay.
The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Thanks. Didn't figure that out. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body like a coroner would.
You're a very strange woman, you know? Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble.
You know who else would probably touch a dead body with no trouble? Genocide Jack.
Oof.
She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here.
But does she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Sakura, please put the fist down.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Okay, interesting. Not sure how helpful that'll be, but sure.
I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
You use it all the time, but we've had it for all of 4 days. What?
Oh boy.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still.
Also, another person who broke the nighttime rules. Guys, don't go out after dark.
Well,
We all agreed.
I still think she came here on her own. By choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
Yeah, I told her to talk to you about it. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really been exercising that late?
Perhaps. Hino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day. So she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However, perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself.
So then who did she exercise with?
She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she also would have come with someone else.
It's a possibility, I think.
Alright. Okay.
Now, I believe it's about time for us to move on.
But I didn't even get to look at the body yet. Already?
what?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, I'm already walking away. Let's hurry up and proceed.
he's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. No, I wanted to see...
So, this is our next location.
This place is related to the investigation?
Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
I want to go back in the room.
You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things left to check here.
I wanted to look at the body. Alright, let's see if there's anything out of place in here. There's nothing. So I'm gonna look at the scanner. I don't know if that's a separate thing. Okay, it is. Cool. If I remember right, this Carter is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
I'd rather not. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Fuck. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
Yeah. Where the fuck were you?
You need something?
Sure. What's up?
Well, it's, about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
Oh, that brings up a... Oh. Curb, I think you know where my mind is currently thinking.
Maybe? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I want to be in your mind.
What the gender listed in the handbook might not be the gender we see.
It's interesting.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
But not from stealing.
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means...
Makoto, I can see right through you.
Really? Because you were one of the people suspecting me just a few days ago of murdering Sayaka. See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. I'll give you your opinion. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Actually, I've been arguing against that logic, but let's see what you're
ignorance.
thinking.
Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong? Yes, you're wrong.
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time.
If he's about to say there's no rule against stealing it... Fuck.
Well,
Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
It's close enough. Borrowing is stealing, if you don't ask.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Takami family. So, you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer, instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So...
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else, I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself.
After this time, I'm like,
Let's head to the main hall.
the main hall.
That'll help you understand what's going on.
Card reader has been added. Ooh, this door. I don't like this door. This is a bad door.
He's a bad door.
We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? And please tell me it's not something to make your hair look better. Thank you, kid. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Yeah, probably. Oh, look, alright, well, that seems pretty obvious. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Oh, okay, well, maybe it's... is there... Oh, hello. What's this?
What this?
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait. There's 3 of them. What are they doing here?
So, you finally found them.
How the fuck did you know they were here? Wait. I'll take it.
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka?
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and what I did... You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
So is stealing, but alright. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
Do I really need to repeat this? It's in sepia tone, it's all flashback.
Fine, but only
Okay.
because it was just said in this episode.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Blah, 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 blah.
I see. Yeah. Now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second.
What? What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Oh. Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
So Leon's is broken. And the one that won't turn on by itself must be Leon's.
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
I would have gone with thousands of thousands, but alright. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprised for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Angry! Now I'm really angry!
Pipe down.
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. A super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. It is waterproof of up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow, without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Maybe we should check the batteries.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
Doubt. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. It might not even be Leon's. Somebody could have traded theirs for Leon's.
Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest, and track down the true culprits.
I thought we... Okay. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Not quite. Well, everybody, Curb and I decided to go ahead and cut the episode here, and in our next one, we will continue with the investigation, where we'll find out just what Byakuya means by not quite. Should be interesting. See you all then, everyone. Bye.